training.
Shut my fan off. I'll be right back.
Yep.
It is so hot.
It is. Hello, God.
Be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Came across an M before and I hit play and I got my ears raped a bit.
Yeah, we.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll be back.
Hello, I'm back. Hello.
Hi there. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, who are we missing? Cardok and
Tropal.
Devin
And
and...
Devin.
What the fuck?
Curious, indeed.
No, apparently there was this chick that took a select fire M4 from a National Guard truck.
I saw that.
I doubt she's gonna get punished.
Wait, what? How? When? Why?
Here, I'll post it in... fuck it, room 2 will do the job.
Wow. What are all these hashtags?
I don't know. Imagine admitting that you stole a firearm.
Hey, look, I went into a National Guard vehicle where they had firearms unlocked, and I took the guns from the unlocked National Guard vehicle to show that they were being unsafe,
And then I took it home.
because I wanted them to know that criminals could take it. So I took it like a fucking criminal, but it's okay, guys, because I'm not the criminal here. Taking a fucking military weapon.
Look, I'll level with you.
Texas style.
I'll level with you. If I was her, I would have taken it and not said a fucking word.
Yeah, I would not have said shit. I would
Yeah, I
have
would
been
have
as
double checked for
fucking
cameras and then just grab it and walked off that thing a fucking word.
Wiped, put on some fucking gloves, make sure any trace of me going in the vehicle has been erased, and then like fucking put that in a barrel of oil and
Yeah.
hide it in a lake.
Yeah,
Hey
Chris,
guys, what's up?
I believe that you could pull that off.
If it were me, I would have kicked them both in the legs, kicked them down the
listen,
stair,
that's
win my
stupid
game
that
of
you can do
Rainbow
it. I
Six
can
3,
fucking do it.
and then call the police. Bitch.
Why are you calling the police?
Esports champion.
19-year-old German.
19-year-old jetpack gun enthusiast.
I forgot a disarm in there as well.
Non-lethal takedowns only.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Everyone's
question.
friends again.
Chris.
Okay.
Chris.
Chris is
Oh,
reading
yeah.
hashtags right now.
Question. So, are we using like a grid style fighting, or are we using like a ruler?
We're using grid. It's hard to see, but there's an actual grid on that map.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah,
zoom in
that's
real
why I
quick.
asked. Okay,
You
so
could do
everyone
it
needs to
projection
occupy
as well.
grid, right?
This ain't fucking Warhammer, dude.
That's why I
Oh.
shrank my figurine a little bit so you can fit better inside the squares.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
why
I
I
should do that.
enlarged my D&D figure so I could look cooler.
Oh, apparently Indiana became a constitutional carry state.
Hell yeah, dude.
You can make it so fucking our things snap to grid host,
Oh,
Chris.
that's cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
In options,
Thank you.
you
I
can
don't
enable
know.
grid snapping.
I don't know if this grid is a part of the image though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it can be lined up with the. It can be lined up to the board grid.
Oh. Alright, cool, do it.
I can't. I'm not the host. I just tried doing it a couple minutes ago. Hello.
Secret do a
You're the
thing.
game master and the moderator.
Some things only the host can do.
I don't know, I feel like Chris is pulling my leg. Alright, do you want to tell me how to do it?
Carefully.
A second.
Chris is
What the
Googling it.
You want me to tell you how to do it?
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
Got
Wow,
it.
There, I did it. How'd I do it?
Based. You can also change the size of it too.
yeah.
And then we'll probably have
Give me a
to snap
second.
the board to the grid since it's not aligned with the grid currently. Increasing its
Okay,
size,
watch out.
make it aligned to
Watch
the grid.
out. Things are gonna get thrown.
Oh shit.
You
Oh,
guys are
too
fucking
late.
Stupid.
Oh fuck.
Can I get rid of my dice and share mine with someone else? I don't want more dice for people to get distracted.
I can delete them for you.
Thanks.
I'll
Let me get my die.
Can we get the fucking figurines out of there?
Kardak wants
Fucking
to
idiots.
dice.
Fucking
I do.
These damn
Retard
party
dice.
members.
I'm gonna need a lot of dice.
Okay, please stop fucking with the map for a second. Let me do my thing.
Sounds like anyone's fucking with it, are they?
Oh, there I am.
I think it's
There
operator
was an
error.
individual who's doing things at the same time.
I was just trying to get my figurine. I was trying to spot it.
I didn't even-
Hold on, let
what
me grab the
fuck
dog.
are you
Grab the
doing?
figures.
Hey,
They're
babe.
underneath
Change the size of the grid, not the size of the map.
I'm
Sorry.
doing both. I'm going halfway. Just let me do my fucking thing. Just
Okay,
give me a chance to
trust you
try
then.
and do what I want to do, and then you can criticize me after I'm done.
Admonish him afterwards, okay?
Okay, Chris. I'm
You
sorry.
I
can't
appreciate everything about
get mad
the
at a work in
situation.
progress.
I'm not-
can.
I was never
Easily.
admonishing.
The great thing about this group is you fuck up in the slightest bit, you immediately get dogpiled for the next 30 minutes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sometimes.
Love
True.
you.
Yeah, you're
I'd
right.
probably,
That was for an entire fucking week.
I'd probably move
Hell
the map
yeah.
down a little bit towards the other side, like over
Shut
here.
up, Kardak.
Shut up! I'm helping. Because the bowl's in the way.
Stop admonishing him. Stop insulting him.
I'm just trying to help him.
You're admonishing
Yeah,
him.
trying
well, I'm
to
right all the time.
line
I
up
was
the
trying to help
grid
him. It
now.
didn't help.
Cockeyed.
Holy fucking all this noise.
Here's the difference between you and me, Kardak. I'm always right. You're just talking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can you guys stop
Okay, I'm sorry.
admonishing Chris, please?
No.
I'm enjoying the start of this session already. This is good.
I'm RPing. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm RPing myself.
That is very roughly.
Ugh.
It doesn't match up.
At 7
It
o'clock,
doesn't.
I'm out. I can't help
Chris.
after 7 o'clock.
I can help you. Underneath the text, there's a axial tool called the gizmo. If you click on things and you lock it beforehand, you can move it in 3 dimensions. Whoa.
Find the
Gizmo.
gizmo.
Okay.
Find the gizmo.
Please stop dying.
No,
You're not allowed to die.
I feel like shit.
I'm about to say you sound like you're sick.
We were up late last night, Captain.
Yeah, and then I couldn't go to sleep.
I drank a
I
Mountain
lied
Dew
in bed for
Kickstart.
fucking ever. Oh.
Are we okay? I
Or
remember you
actually
guys.
a Baja Blast.
I remember
check
you,
real quick.
Night.
That's fair.
Night
I
was
mean,
there?
I do recall you guys literally ramming into a fucking island because you guys were so busy looking at something else,
We were looking at a galleon.
and then you beached yourself for like 2 seconds.
The Byzantine.
The Byzantine. Oh, we're going to simple bitches.
Alright, is there anything else I need to do? You got 2 minutes until I'm Vincenzo.
Oh, damn.
It's still not lining up properly. Just why can't you be easy?
What did I do?
To be
Not
honest,
you.
Find the gizmo.
Why is my tray missing?
There's a
You have to
dice
click
the
the
gizmo.
drawer.
There
Oh.
is
Oh.
on.
It's gone.
Somebody stole his entire drawer.
I don't know. I don't know. Even I wouldn't even know how to get that back. Oh well.
oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, how do things get snapped to the grid? Toggle
You go
grid
into
projection, drag selectable, snap. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Even if this doesn't. Oh,
Oh.
Oh!
Ugh.
Oh, that's fucking close!
It's close.
Oh, I like that.
Use
Okay,
the
Wow.
that's what we're
gizmo.
doing.
Use the gizmo.
I did the
Chris.
gizmo. I did the
That's a
gizmo.
lie. Oh, just right now? Then
I
that
was
wasn't a
rotate-
lie.
Yeah, I was using the gizmo for like a minute or two there, trying to line everything up and rotate it appropriately by using like
It's not lined up.
1/10 of a degree.
stop that secret.
Well,
Here it goes.
I fucking
Oh wait, it's a different issue, I believe. It's
the issue.
It's not scaled correctly, or something. There's some weird perspective, like distortion. Like on this end, it's
Yeah, the grid is
Fucking
slightly
weird.
larger than the map, I think.
Whatever. This works.
no,
This
it's-
works to within like 98% of what it's supposed to be, so I think it's okay.
Sure.
So, like
Yep.
one set
I
of
think it's
lines
okay.
lines up, but the others don't.
Squint your eyes.
Squint, squint.
Yes.
All right.
As long as one set of lines lines up. Oh, that's not how I wanted to. Oh, shit,
Ugh.
good. Mapping
Something
center.
locked.
There we go.
Oh
Ah, fuck.
lord. I can't remember how to do combat in this. I'm sorry.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All I've been thinking about is fucking combining forms for medical
It's-
terminology.
As far as I know, when it comes to like rolling like hit dice, I want to say it's like 1d20 plus dex modifier or something like that.
What?
It depends on what you're proficient in.
Right.
There. Okay. Here we go. Hooray!
Just
I
did
think
it.
if you're proficient in the weapon, you get the proficiency bonus on top of whatever type of weapon it is. So if it's like a strength weapon, you roll 1d20, then you add your strength modifier, and then if you're proficient in the weapon, you add your proficiency to it as well. right?
No, I think
Proficiency
I
for
think-
hit, not for damage. I believe.
Yeah. But
I'm trying to remember if it's if proficiency removes a penalty or gives you a buff.
pretty sure it just adds a
Proficiency gives you a buff. So if you're hitting somebody with a sword, you roll a d20, add your strength, and add your proficiency bonus. When you're dealing damage
Yeah.
with the sword, you only add your strength.
Ugh.
or dex if you have a dexterity weapon.
I'll tell you what kind of weapon, or I'll tell you what stat to use.
I think most of you should know.
There's a few dex weapons, but most of the melee weapons are strength.
Yeah, like daggers, short swords, and rapiers are all dex weapons.
My character has a long sword, so I want to say I get like
Strength.
Strength.
I want to say it's a +5.
It's
Oh,
whatever your
damn.
plus your proficiency is. So what's your strength modifier?
+3, and then I have a proficiency of +2.
Yeah, so
Yep.
+5.
Sticky, you mind importing that character sheet I sent you?
Oh, yeah.
I can do that. Thank you.
Bitch.
I'm trying to get the hang of this. I feel like I've got a okay grasp on some of this. I'm pretty sure there's some concepts that, yeah. I'm still a rookie. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Knight.
We know this, dude.
It's okay. We're gonna learn tonight.
Love
We got
you.
we got
Those are rookies,
3
I guess.
hours to do a whole combat.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We
I'm
have
trying to
3
remember there
hours
was
to
a-
do a quarter of the combat.
I'm trying to remember there was this feat or
Looks like
something
it's
that activated
blank.
to where you could change what stat you used for hit.
Is it still not working? Because I tested it earlier and it was.
Oh, sorry, you just sent me now.
Well, I sent you like 10 minutes ago. Or 15 minutes ago.
Now.
Okay, so where was Nephis was leading us, right?
So Seeker posted a map. Hang on, or
Where was Nephis located? Because everyone else was pretty much like behind him in
What?
ranks.
let me get it. Hang on.
There you go.
Copy message link. Linked in room 2. Does that help?
I think so. Let's see here. I think it would have been right about here-ish. Seems about right.
Yeah, that looks right for him. So I was to your back left.
See, Isaac was over.
I'm probably like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I was near the front because I was also tracking.
Yep. Peter was there. Yola was about. Stay here.
Oh, thank you.
Ben was
Awesome.
about here. Ludwig was next to him.
Yes.
And I want to say the druid was like to Vin's back right.
Yeah, like around here.
Yeah,
So-
somewhere over there.
Unless Chris wants to change that.
Oh, yeah, why
for
that
anyone else
druid a
wants to-
man?
If anyone else wants to move their characters closer or whatever, but
Because we're not downloading a bunch of custom figures because it would take 7 years.
Dumbass.
I think those positions are fairly accurate, though.
Do you expect me to believe they don't have
I'm happy with that.
one female?
That's how she's
fucking
able
road
to
character
survive
by
in the force
default?
for so long. She's very masculine. Dumbass.
So that's why Vin wants nothing to do with her, not because, not because he's taken.
Wait, what?
Probably
I
because
don't
she's very
I
young.
don't think the like position in the picture was like officially the position.
I thought we sorted that out the last session. It was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
its own
We haven't started the
little
combat
section.
yet, so if you wanted to like move your character within reason, I don't see if that would be a problem.
Just
Within reason, being on the road.
Yeah.
Look around on the road, but don't sit there and be like, I start all the way back here.
Jessam.
Vin's hiding behind a tree.
Well, I've been moved like I don't know, like a couple 100 feet back.
Couple 100 feet. Yeah, seems accurate.
I don't know. Is that image like canon for where we were?
I mean, that's where we left everything, so.
I feel like it's up to you, like how close.
Yeah,
are
you guys were
from-
walking a
from-
lot
Probably
down the
yes,
road, and in
probably
front of
yes.
you on the road was the group of bad guys.
I'm
Each
not
of those squares is
asking-
a 5-foot square.
Okay.
Probably just tighten that up.
Fucking tighten you up, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That looks accurate.
Ew, what is it? Fucking inches. Here we go.
Yeah.
Gotta create a scale. What's the scale?
It's 5 foot. Every square is
Okay.
a 5-foot box.
Yeah, don't rely on the measuring.
Oh.
So basically, like if a character, I'm just gonna grab this cultist real fast. Is like here, he's within range of like Isaac and Nephis for melee, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It was
Is there
silver.
advantage in this when people are like, or sorry, flanking? When people are surrounding a target and attacking?
If you have, sometimes there will be bonuses that you have to powers that are based if you're flanking, but it isn't, I don't believe, standard.
Gotcha.
Like rogues and such will get like sneak attack based on certain situations. If you want, like people can help in combat, and if you decide to help instead of attack yourself, I think the other person you're helping gets some kind of advantage on their attack roll because you're basically feinting the enemy.
Oh, damn it! I
Copy
haven't
that.
One thing,
Because
gunpowder yet.
Pathfinder's autistic and it's like that.
one thing to be aware of is opportunity attacks. Like for example, if I'm right here and I move to here, both
This
these
guy,
cultists can
yeah.
whack me, both of them. Yeah.
So yeah, be very cautious of how you move, pretty much.
Very aware of where you're standing.
Yeah, and the reason why I also
Ugh,
mention this is
I
if
can't
something has like a pike
fucking
or
deal with
a
this.
weapon with long reach, as in they can hit from 2 squares away, you step within that radius, you will get smacked.
Unless you don't.
Yeah.
Because they miss.
Then
And warcasters, I think, are ones to really watch out for because they can do opportunity attacks with magic.
Magic.
Excuse me.
let's see.
And I remember there was like a forgot what it was, but basically they used illusions to force enemies to move around, and they just had the enemy constantly do laps through opportunity attacks around the entire party.
That's terrifying.
Just things to watch out for like that. Use the terrain.
How's everyone's night going so far?
Going alright.
Pretty
I'm
miserable.
going okay.
Oof.
I was falling asleep, but now I have water, so I'm good.
Is that toast still giving you problems?
It may be infected.
Oof.
Yeah.
Are you on antibiotics?
How did you infect it?
Yep.
Were you rolling in poo?
No, I sent you the message.
Infections can happen.
He was kicking dog shit around. How do you think it happened?
Fucking hurts like hell.
Cardoc's been leaving a mudslide behind.
Oh my god.
Why did he like it?
Fucking So how? I guess we'll talk about that later.
What? Ask your question.
Not you.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Basically, what happened is we think we removed the gauze and whatnot too early, so the wound wasn't able to fully clot. And when we did that saltwater bath the first time, my toe was still numb, hence why it didn't hurt. The second time, basically, it opened back up when we took the gauze out, so salt water got in,
Oh.
and I kept my foot in that water for 6 minutes.
Oh.
So I can attest, if you start breaking out in cold sweat from pain, get away from it. Then if you have your ears ringing really bad, that's another sign. I ignored that one because I had tinnitus. I was
So
just
you're
like,
going
oh,
into
whatever.
shock, basically.
No, it was maybe, I don't know. And then tunnel vision, and that's when I passed out.
That sounds like going into shock to me.
Oh damn.
Yep.
I got a
Just your
question.
body
When are
trying
we
to cope with all
starting the
that pain.
game?
What's the holdup?
He's starting.
That's God.
There's no real holdup. I've just been waiting for the natural flow to cease,
That's stupid.
Seize your
which it
power.
has unnaturally.
Chris is just
Give me
trying to chip away the
speak
time.
here. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing we all need to do is roll for initiative. When you're rolling for initiative, you add your dexterity bonus to your roll and nothing else.
I add half of my proficiency bonus.
Yeah, if you have some silly thing. Hey, don't.
I'm
Yeah, I
taking
have-
your dice.
actually,
You
yeah,
don't need to
Devin,
fucking
we'll
roll
share.
anything out.
Break his shot
Thank
half.
you.
For now, I might move in a counterclockwise motion.
Where's my D20? Who has my?
Okay, would somebody like to volunteer as the initiative tracker?
Ugh, low
Why don't we just write it
Sure.
down somewhere, like in the notes or something?
And I'm just asking if anybody wants to volunteer.
I will.
I rolled a
Isn't-
14, 9,
Give me a
so
little
19
memento,
plus
let me-
1 is 20.
Give me a minute. I need to write everybody's names down.
20 and a half if it comes to a tie, I guess.
Devin, Steve,
Okay.
shit. I'm having a brain fart.
Nothing goes up the butt. At standing.
FC Corwin and Zane. I'm trying to think of abbreviation for names so I don't have to write out your whole names.
Just write the
Vin.
first name of the character. Vin. Fucking.
Well, I'm doing your
Isaac.
fucking real names because I'll fucking lose track.
Okay.
Fuck!
Yeah. Zane has a good idea. Here you go, Chris. You can have this back.
Thank
moving on to
you.
Corwin's dice now. We can share.
I guess I've lost my job. Damn.
Have you lost your job?
Because they're just putting it in the chat, and we're gonna use that.
Well, the initiative tracker doesn't just sit there and say, "Yeah, this is what the number." You're going to be keeping track of people's turns, so that the next person who goes up is aware of what's going on. Because a lot of times that doesn't happen.
Sometimes they fall asleep, and you gotta have everyone scream their name in unison.
Almost heaven. West Virginia.
Yeah, we have 8, right? Yeah, we have 8. Yep. Okay. I need to
Yes.
fucking pull this up. So Knight is a 10. He's always a 10 in my eyes.
A real
Seeker
dime.
is a 20 and a half.
Rounded down.
Seeker is a 20.5. Zane is 6.
I just figure that could break a tiebreaker if there is one.
14. Corwin is 7.
I guess for the enemy, yeah.
14.
Mine's if they roll a 20. Ooh.
Kardak is 8.
Oh,
I
I'm
still need
sorry.
to
Whatever. I'll deal with it.
Roll.
When there's a draw in initiative, it's either they roll again and go from there, or
Lane flip, possibly.
Or they just decide between themselves.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
like
that's
no
real.
physics on this fucking.
That's rough.
No.
It's made out of metal.
That's
Chris,
really
it's heavy.
rough. Okay, I got a 2. And Devin, you re-rolled.
I didn't re-roll. There needs to be an adjustment. I have a +3. I forgot to add dex. I just did the roll.
Oh,
That's
right, I have a
+21.
Huh?
So
Oh no!
mine's actually 4.
So I rolled a 14, and then Corwin said, re-roll if you have the same, and then I re-rolled and got an 18 plus 3, so 21.
We're doing. I don't think we do that. No, because.
Then I'm 14.
Okay,
we're
14.
attacking
Okay, so here's what happens when you have matching rolls the first time. What happens is you roll off against the other person just to see who goes first out of the two of you. So if you get like 6 and Devin gets 6, you both roll against each other, and whoever gets higher goes first between the two of you. So if you roll 17 the second time, that doesn't mean you bump up to 17. It just means you're the first 6.
Okay, well, then Jester or Devin rolls.
My roll is fucking 17 because I forgot to add my dex modifier.
Okay.
I rolled
Actually,
18.
17.
Did we
No, he's
roll
talking about his first roll was
my
17.
first roll is 17.
Your first roll is 14. Devin's roll is actually 17 because you've got that
Yeah.
instrument.
Yeah, well, in that case.
Got it. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good. We're good. I'm happy. We're good. We're good.
Good. Fuck
We're
you.
golden.
Ugh.
So it goes.
Okay. Triple, you ready for my rolls?
No, I'm not. I'm bad at this.
Okay, you let me know when.
How many baddies do you have?
There's 3 rolls, so there's Cult Group 1, 9,
Colt 1, 9.
Cult 2 is 15,
Okay, and then vampire, I'm guessing.
yeah, Vampire Spawn is 20.
Is 20. Well, damn.
Vampire Spawn.
Hello there.
Okay, so that means the order. Now, the Seeker and the Vampire have to roll off each other.
No, so you're at 20.5.
yes.
That's higher.
Oh, that's right. Seeker has 20.5, so he's
No,
higher.
rounds down. I'm fairly certain in the text it says rounded down. Check your text. I bet you $5 it says rounded down.
Yeah, because
don't
that's
have
exactly what I
text.
said when I got a 20.5, and I said
just put a
it
20
could be
next time.
used as a tiebreaker, but it's up to Chris.
Okay. Roll off each other.
Okay,
I
so the
waited
Vampire
a
goes
week
first.
for this.
Vampire goes first. So the order is
Yay.
Vampire. Seeker. Fucking Devin.
Why does Tropel have to fucking do this?
Did somebody
Because he
piss in your
volunteered.
weed, dude?
He did volunteer. Like, I mean, just for his
It's okay.
suffering.
Next combat, somebody else is going to volunteer. I have to keep track of everything else, so I think having one person keeping track of an initiative, not exactly a horrible thing to ask for.
I will never volunteer.
You have been voluntold, though.
Indeed.
That'd be Knight. Then Colt. It's Colt 1.
I still won't do it.
And you were we were gonna do like initiative blocks, right, Chris?
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up once Trouble was done, because I know once I say this, it might fuck up everything he's done already, so
Copy.
I'm gonna wait till he's finished what he's doing.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're making me not want to play tonight. Everybody's being mean.
No, it's fine. It's not. Well, it's. I can only do so much. Okay. Triple, are you ready?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Tropel volunteered for this.
And then everybody bullies me because I did. I was trying to be
No.
helpful, and now people are being mean.
No, we love
Okay,
you.
I got the list done.
I appreciate you.
What
Now
the
fuck
fuck
up my
is
list.
going
Okay.
on?
Okay, so due to the fact that we have 8 players plus any enemies, what's going to happen for this combat and pretty much any future combat is if there are several players in a row in the initiative order, for instance, Corwin, Devon, and Knight all are one after another, you 3 can choose to act simultaneously, so the 3 of you guys take your turn basically at the same time, so you can choose to
Here,
work together.
I'll send it.
If you would like to...
Chris.
Thank
we
you.
know.
If you would like to voluntarily lower your initiative down to another block, basically in the role play, it's you're hesitating just a second to wait for your buddy, whoever it is, so that you two can work together. You can do that. You cannot jump up in initiative. So, for instance, Seeker has his 20. Maybe he wants to wait for Kardok to do something because apparently two of their characters are buddies. So he can say he's going to elect to go down in the block, and then they can act together. So it doesn't matter who goes first or second because you're all doing something essentially at once.
This will not fuck with me. This will not fuck with me. This will not fuck with me.
No. The only thing that it would fuck with you is if somebody elected to go down in initiative. That's why I waited for you to be finished.
Oh, what, delaying? Yeah.
Ideas! That's a good ideas.
I would like to fight with my friends.
Okay, so it goes Vampire, Seeker, Devon. So Seeker and Devon, you're currently in a block, and then it's Chill and Knight are in a block, and then Kardok, Corwin, Zane, and Tropel are all together.
I didn't even think about that. It's a good thing you know who's doing. Say roll me instead of Tropel.
So I don't have to hear somebody say it and be able to forget.
A visual representation.
Yeah, like text.
Yes.
Honestly, just let me send it to Devin as well.
I'm second.
He's second.
I'm not gonna give advice because it's just gonna get fucking pissed on.
He's second.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I'm sending it.
Please stop.
Sorry. Getting frustrated.
Ooh.
And also, is Cecilia getting a roll, or is she just fucking off?
She's not partaking in this combat.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
fucking bitch.
What a bitch.
Shit, can you read off the list again for me? I can't tab out. I'm sorry.
Vampire. Seeker. Devon. Cult Group 2. Chill. Knight. Cult Group 1. Kardok. Corwin. Zane. Tropel. Because
Alright.
I'm establishing that I'm going to have shit rolls the rest of the night.
Confirming I heard that right. It's Vampire, Seeker, Devon, Cultist 2, Chill,
It's written down.
Knight, Cult 1, Kardok, Corwin, Zane, Tropel. Yes, I know. Thank you.
It's right there.
Jesus fucking. Oh.
Oh.
Right.
If you hover over it, it'll show the full thing. So that's all you guys. There you go.
I rolled so bad.
Okay, so Well, it's not my fault that there's more fucking names than there are fucking spots. That's exactly why I wanted to make sure that you're all working in groups. You wanted to work
Yeah,
in
we can-
groups. 'Cause
Okay, let's
so
go.
many fucking people.
What does Vampire Man
Yep.
do?
Okay, so the vampire is going to leap right the fuck up this tree. It's gonna run and climb up this tree.
Oh shit.
About how high?
It's about 25 feet high up in the air.
Can we see him in the tree, or are the branches and leaves obscuring him?
No, the tree's pretty old and tall, and while there are branches and leaves, there's not enough foliage to really block him, unless he was right up on the top of the tree, which he is not.
Does he receive any level of cover from the branches of the tree?
No.
Okay.
Is that all he does?
Quick question. If I were to stand at the base of the tree, like right here, would that be technically within 20 feet, or would that be 25?
That'd be within 25. He's 25 feet high up in the air.
Alright.
And yes, that's all the vampire does.
Okay. I guess I'll try to. Are these vampire thralls, or are they cultists, or both?
Okay. It's meta that they're cultists. They're just guys in robes wearing leather armor with spears and shields.
You said they were vampire spawns earlier.
I think that's the vampires. Like
No.
the vampire is actually a spawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the super.
It's not like a full-blooded vampire. It's a spawn.
But this is only stuff that you as players know. Your characters don't fucking know.
They're all vampires.
I'm just doing this for.
All we know is someone stopped us and then ran up a tree.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
you
will
know
go
this
off
motherfucker
that.
is pretty pale and not happy. These
Okay.
four are just the minion types.
I don't know much about D&D combat, so I apologize, but can I spend or would it take all of my turn to talk to him? Do like a persuasion check, I guess.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So you can take a number of free actions within reason. So talking, or depending on what you're trying to say, talking could take either a free action or your full action. Every character has a movement, an action, and a bonus action, and then a reasonable number of free actions.
Okay, so what would a persuasion check do?
Depending on what you're like, are you just saying, "Hey, stop, let's talk about it"? Like, I'll consider that a free action, and you can do a persuasion.
I would like, yeah.
That's parlay or something.
Excuse me.
I would attempt to
Yes.
parlay.
You gotta say it. Do it your voice. Do the voice.
Okay.
Do your voice.
I take a small step forward and raise my arms with open hands at him and say, sir, there's no need for the hostilities. We may settle these things amicably, diplomatically, like gentlemen. And I have to roll. Sorry. 13 plus 4 plus 3, so 3 plus 4 plus 3, so 7, so 10.
the vampires were getting scratched to shit. But Cthulhu, you're pretty confident that like a vampire bite is all it takes to make a vampire.
All right, so I do a medicine check on Vincenzo. Schizo. Yeah, I apparently. All right, so 4 plus 3, and proficiency bonus is what, plus 2?
At our levels, yes.
So 9.
Okay,
Did you share
so
that information?
you
Guess so.
it's up to Cthulhu.
He kind of ponders for a moment and goes, well, as I've heard and as the tales say, a vampire is created from the bite of another vampire.
Ah, that's
concerning.
Yes. Halfway through scooping the ashes, I look up at Vincenzo.
Anton looks at Vin.
Okay, so Peter, you go and examine the wound, and you can tell it's clotted a lot quicker than it should have, and this troubles you. And you believe that something is definitely wrong with how that bite mark should be responding
so.
Differently, or it should be responding differently based on what you know.
Noble fellows, while I have some training in medicine, I was sadly not always the best student, but alas, last time I checked, a bite wound should not have already clotted like this. Anybody know what we're supposed to do in the event of a vampire bite?
Ula just shrugs.
No.
No.
Get him to a hospital.
Well, we should probably clean the wound at least.
I do have some holy water, and I do have
Yes.
soap I blessed. I do was a good idea.
Fine, but
Vincenzo, when you use the soap, if it starts burning, inform
your
us, and then keep using it.
Huh?
You got some soap now.
he's delirious. He's too far gone.
No.
Clean yourself with this soap. Get that soap. Oh, awesome.
Actually, I have a healer's kit. What's contained within the healer's kit?
Get that Dove Men soap on your body.
A cure for vampirism.
Oh,
Ugh,
Let's see. Bandages, salves, and splints.
I'm still reeling in pain.
We should probably get a salve on that at least. That might help.
I'm not able to apply things to myself. This is like the first time I've ever taken like a major injury.
Yeah, we know. We're tending to you.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Were you listening to the dialogue?
Yes,
Were
I
you
thought
listening to
something
everything
was.
that just
I thought
happened?
Okay. From what I heard, I thought something was handed to me and was supposed to be applied by myself.
Oh, no. Even before that, did you hear what happened before that?
What? I've been.
Cthulhu said.
Okay, so Cthulhu recalled that simply a vampire bite is
Yes,
enough
I
to turn
heard
someone
that.
into a
Yeah.
vampire.
I've been
Oh, cool.
listening.
Okay.
Okay, fucking hell.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I say?
Fine. We're all caught up. Everyone's happy.
Script, shop, better ice cream. Well, is fucking okay. Never mind.
Fuck it, I'm
Netflix
cleaning
is
the
going to
wound.
set up camp, so since it looks like we're going to be here for a while, we can recover our wounds here.
While they're doing that, I'm going to search the bodies of the other cultists.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Where
you
they
find, aside from the ruined armor and equipment that they were wearing, the spears and the shields that they have, each has a dagger that is thin and curved. They are also each carrying one of the same very large coins that Nephis found.
I take note of these in my journal. And I also just carry the coins with me.
Yeah. As you continue to inspect, how much of an inspection are you doing these bodies? Are you just picking through their pockets, or are you doing anything more?
I was just picking through their pockets, but after finding the emblems, I want to search like their arms and legs or bodies for any kind of like tattoos or emblems that might be marked upon them that could give me any clues.
Yeah. So you don't notice any tattoos or anything, but each individual is wearing a collar, and the collar has spikes, almost like teeth, that are pointing downwards into their skin. You see that the flesh under each of those collars has been just upset to the point where they are bloody weeping sores.
Yeah. How barbaric.
Indeed.
That's pretty much all I was gonna do.
Is Cthulhu gonna share her
Okay.
findings?
You just see her like scribbling down in her notebook and kind of lost in thought.
Tula, what are you writing down there? Did you take a look at the bodies?
She kind of like snaps back and shakes her head a little bit and kind of displays her notebook to you a little bit, where she has kind of a sketch of the emblems and reveals the coins that were on the bodies, and kind of just explains that it might be these perhaps are related to some of the families I was investigating in the library earlier.
See, anything else?
She just shakes her head. She's like, no other markings on them other than the collars that are turned inwards. Yeah.
Well, what should we do with the bodies now?
Yeah.
They didn't disappear like the vampire did.
Then they're not vampires. Not worth anything.
Right, but I mean, are we just gonna let them rot out in the open, or are we gonna burn them?
Should we take their collars though?
Don't need the animals to fucking eat any of this shit and get fucking disease.
No, I mean as a representation that we, yeah.
They're not vampires, so that's not going to get us anything.
They're cultists.
Okay.
They don't burn. They haven't turned to ash.
Just thought I'd ask.
Should have brought some urns.
Yep.
Oh,
so that we could earn our bonus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, we should burn their bodies. So, dude, these are vampires. Look, just go out killing random people. Look, we got all these ashes.
Perfect.
We killed like 100
so
vampires.
many of them.
We killed 6 million vampires.
Just go into the next town and just burn the whole thing to the ground. We finished the quest.
We
Maybe
did.
they were vampires.
We did it. We
6
saved.
million?
We saved the island.
I scoop up my campfire into a jar.
Excellent.
All right. Anyway, I after explaining it, Cthulhu goes to help set up camp.
Okay.
Anton keeps watch for the time being.
Okay. Are you guys looking to take a short or a long rest?
As long as it take. I'll need a minute.
All right, so
Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are just gonna set camp for the rest of the day and wake up in the morning. That's my assumption. If I'm wrong, that's okay.
we should after the injuries and what we sustained.
I'm fine with,
Rest,
resting.
eat and stuff.
Tula suggests perhaps having someone keep an eye on Vincenzo overnight.
I can.
How does the wound hurt? Does it still hurt like a while later?
Does the
Yeah,
wound
I mean,
fester?
it's not like killing pain. Actually, to you, it feels a little cold.
Yes. I understand that it might not be a major
No, you're
wound,
fine.
but this is the first like
No. I mean,
serious
like,
wound I've ever
it.
received.
Oh, then you're not quite sure what you should receive. What you.
Like
It does not feel like other injuries, even the minor ones you've received in the past.
Yeah.
This one feels cold and numb, almost as though it's been anesthetized. Like there is no feeling there.
Okay.
The localized,
After you got over the
localized
initial-
numbness.
All right.
So after you got over the initial shock of being like bit and stuff, it would just start going numb, and you wouldn't have any pain anymore.
Then I start standing and milling about, I guess, if we're setting up camp.
It feels as though your shoulder is almost like not there.
Could I play my instrument?
Yeah. The equivalent feeling your character would have is like after you've had your mouth frozen when you go to the dentist. You know that you're. Like,
Yeah, I
it doesn't
get
feel
that.
like your lips are there. It's an absence of that.
Absence of feeling.
All right.
Considering he uses
That's what you-
what, a
that's
fiddle,
what
he
you
wouldn't
like.
really be able to play it accurately.
Yeah. I try to rest my fingers on the strings, but I give up.
Ugh.
I sit on a fallen log and sulk.
Carlos would help whoever else is piling up the cultist bodies to prepare them to be burned.
I'll throw.
Yeah, right. Do we get
There you go.
a ration?
do we get experience for this?
That'll probably be calculated at the end
The
of the
way
session.
it's gonna work is milestone. I don't go by. I go by milestone.
Righto.
So, for each milestone, is it usually going to be like one level, or are you going to award like multiple levels per milestone?
No, it'll be one level, but it's basically just it's just gonna be a level up when
you feel like it.
It's not just through combat, but through roleplay and such as well. So when enough things have happened and there's an appropriate like time where somebody would be able to sit down, reflect, and train, that's when you level up. So you'll be awarded levels. Anyway, so there's camp for the night. So the wonderful thing about long rest in D&D, and you guys, I'll give you guys this choice. So you can play like the classic Dungeons and Dragons, where after you rest, back up to full hit points, life is good, congratulations. We can go a little bit more hardcore and not just have your wounds magically heal after sleeping a good night's sleep. It's up to you.
Sure.
It's up to you as the DM, being able to scale the damage and balance it for that.
I can balance it for that. I'm making this decision after I saw.
He's saying either way, he will balance it either way. It's if we want to do like a more realistic approach or not.
So what would the realistic approach pertain? Would people still get hit points back, or
You'd be injured and you can restore. You'd be injured and you can restore some health. But you wouldn't just be able to like, if you just got the shit kicked out of you, you can't just have a good night's sleep and then go back to being okay. So
Are you not
it would
able to
take
hear him,
time
Clark?
to recover from your injuries.
Cardock, are you there?
I'm still here.
Yeah, I heard
Chris,
what
he's-
Chris said.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard
I
it.
don't
On your
hear
end.
him anymore. Is he still?
Yeah, because he stopped.
All I
Hello.
heard is that you could something you could. I only heard like the first 2 seconds of what he said, like injuries, and that's it.
Oh, Chris. Everyone shut the fuck up. Chris, talk.
Carda, can you hear me now? Hello, Carda.
Can you hear
Repeat
Chris?
your answer, please.
Okay. So my answer. Fuck. I don't know why my mic is being silly. Okay. My answer is that the more realistic approach is, instead of just taking a long rest and healing all your hit points back, it will take a lot longer for you to recover from serious injuries, even more minor injuries. Sort of a little bit more according to the natural way a human body works, or any body works. So instead of just randomly healing hit points over a long rest, you can restore some, but you'll have to actually take the time to rest and recover from getting the shit kicked out of you. Because if somebody gets fucking stabbed in the gut, it's not going to be as easy as having a nap.
But we have magic too.
Conversely, if you feel, there's magic and stuff, and that's where the healing of hit points helps. If you have magic, obviously that's going to be able to heal someone's hit points, which makes it that much more valuable, instead of sitting there and be like, oh, well, instead of just using cure wounds, let's all just fucking camp for the night. It's fine. So it adds that little bit more of that impact. Conversely, though, I am aware that there's several inexperienced players, and I'm not going to throw that kind of thing on. Not interested in that level of extra thinking, because it does sort of make the encounters a little way away and of, okay, should you fight, should you not, that kind of thing. So it's up to you guys. I just offer this because I saw how this encounter went, and based on the numbers, you guys should have gotten it a lot worse than you did, which is a good thing, because that shows you're smart enough.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. How does everyone feel?
I discard my vote.
Does anyone have any strong feelings one way or the other?
Sure, whatever. I feel like we probably would have wanted to know this before we left town, so we could have had more rations to spend more time healing, I guess. Other than that, I don't mind.
I have plenty of rations, and I can provide food for 6 people a day.
We don't have to have it put into effect right away. I can sit there and say we're gonna, once you get back.
I complete
I'm
a long
proposing this
rest in
based
half
off
the
of
time.
what I've seen. Yeah.
I mean, personally, I like the idea of like at least like severe wounds lasting, even if like minor wounds don't, and having some kind of impact on like how we approach situations.
Yeah, but how would that work out if, say, I got a decent scratch and then I second wind healed it, and I only have one? I'm only missing 1 HP. Would I just heal that on a long rest?
So there are such things as temporary hit points. Temporary hit points basically last you that combat. So second, if we were going to do it, the more hardcore approach would be your second win and stuff would give you basically like a temporary bonus that would be
it would give
lost
temp
after
health instead of right now, which is just restoring health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's magical shit, in which case magical shit would be a
I'll be back.
permanent thing.
Yeah, because I have magical shit that, like, mentions temporary hit points, so, yeah.
Plus, then we could incorporate like medicine a little more and have that like restore additional hit points or something if we have like a medical professional or at least someone more inclined to medical duties kind of tend to our wounds.
Is anyone here actually good at medicine?
Yes. I have proficiency in medicine.
Oh.
As do I.
And a healer's kit.
Yeah, I have a healer's kit with no proficiency.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Healer's kits can be used to stabilize a patient or a dying character without having to use a wisdom.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed it, just in case.
Yeah. And not only that, it's kind of like an infantry first aid kit. Well, yeah, you don't need to be the one necessarily to use it to stabilize you.
Yeah, true. Hey, I have a first aid kit on me, guys. Use it. But yeah, Chris, it sounds like nobody has any strong feelings one way or the other, so...
Do what you feel is right.
I'm gonna leave it then for now. I'm gonna leave it in the classic way now, just to make sure that we spend more time learning the system, and then if you ever feel as though it's too easy, we can rehash some of these things that add a little bit more.
Yeah,
a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea.
It's good. It's good to have. It's good to have an impact from. Oh man, I got the shit kicked. I gotta take a breath.
I
and then
sit on the
carry on
log
as
and
if nothing
start
happened.
meditating.
Okay, deadly. So, okay, you finish your long rest. It's the morning after. Everybody is recovered. You recover all your spells, and you're back to full hit points. Everybody.
Does my numbness start to fade away, or is it
feel
still
fine.
there? Hell yeah.
You feel fine.
Oh.
Wait, the numbness is still there?
He said I feel fine.
No. The
numbness is gone.
I'm no longer a numbhead.
He is no longer a numbhead.
Good.
That's
Can I check the wound?
Yeah, you can check the wound.
I check the wound.
Is the wound still there?
We'll find out. 9 plus 5, 14. Medicine check.
Mr. Montfort, I feel perfectly okay.
It's healing nicely.
You got bit by a vampire, and it's not even the 24 hours. This is due diligence.
He's right, but it sounds like it's going well, which I guess we're fortunate for.
Indeed, but my family has very strong blood. I wouldn't worry yourself about it, sir.
Still a fight. I mean, it's healing. Now, when you say it's healing fast, do you mean naturally fast or unnaturally fast?
Okay, we're using roleplay that is like appropriate,
Generations
but
of
it does
noble
not. It conflicts
blood.
with the system. According to the D&D system, all his wounds are healed. According to roleplay, it makes no fucking sense. There's only so much I can fuck with.
It's normal for the universe at the rate he is healing. That can be
Yeah.
said.
It healed 4 hours for me and 8 hours for you, because you were
normal.
asleep for 8 hours.
Well,
Conditions are nominal.
in the words of my teacher in the field of medicine, fucking magic. Well,
A good night's sleep does the body wonders.
Got some blue
that it does.
cheese.
If you're all set, we might want to be on our
A
way
simple
soon.
meditation eases the mind and soul.
Oh,
Cthulhu's right.
keep me up to date on.
We're awake.
A new day has dawned. How beautiful.
Is Cicella still with the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
She's still there.
So,
what the fuck does this bitch say?
Carlos goes up to Cicella and speaks at a voice loud enough for all of the party to hear. So I couldn't help but notice that you didn't really assist us when we were fighting an obvious vampire. You've made it clear before that you dislike vampires, and at least a few of us are aware of what you're capable of. So we're just curious why you didn't help.
I could have died, woman, and you just stood there. I watched you stand
He
there.
admits that she is quite petrified of vampires, and she succumbed to terror when it had just surprised her. She was
What a
not
great fucking
prepared
companion
to
to
see
bring.
such a sight.
You must start carrying your weight. I could have died back there.
It's true, Vin could have died, but I suppose that is understandable if you're not a weathered adventurer.
I say, I've gotten my fair share of scuffles, but nothing like this. Perhaps Mr. Montfort and Mr. Brandt should escort this woman in some direction that isn't our own.
God. My God.
Escort her into the woods. And
What
put her
the
down.
hell?
She lives in the woods, Carlos.
Why me?
I didn't say that in character.
You're a capable veteran, sir. It was a compliment. You're much stronger than myself, are you not?
Fuck, no, I'm not. I got a fucking -1 to my strength.
Me too.
I believe I'd say you guys are about the same strength.
Surely a
Yeah, I'm about the
trained
same
soldier would fare better.
Yes.
Amazing.
Whoever's out there probably set that up for us, so chances are they already know we're here. So we might be want to get on our way fairly soon.
Agreed. Nephis, shall you lead us away again in the best possible course?
So much violence.
Roll for tracking.
Sorry, then. It was for us.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck was that?
Nephis clears his sinuses and moves up the trail.
We're one day into the woods and you all act like animals already.
Cthulhu kind of just scrunches her face up and then follows after.
That.
Okay, I'm gonna steal Tropal's dice real quick. Oh, this is a D12. Oh fuck. Okay.
Geneva of Knights.
I rolled 18 and then plus my what is it again?
Survival.
Survival? Okay.
Tracking is survival. I rolled a 12 on the assist.
God
Oh.
damn.
So that's a +4. So yeah, 22.
The assist, I guess.
Plus the assist.
So
Of 12, so 34?
I don't think it total works that way.
takes you
When you assist somebody,
half-
I don't think you roll for it. You just, as long as you're proficient with it, you just add like +5, I think.
+2 for every individual.
Okay, +2.
Yeah. It's the
So, like,
the simple fact
24
that
then?
you're helping. I mean, no matter what, he gets you to where you're going, and where you're going is
Vegeta.
death. So as you move farther into the forest, with Nephis leading the way, and his companion Isaac helping all out, you notice that the trees are slowly losing their leaves, and the ground is luster, becoming gray and matted, and just sort of dead, damp, dank. All those quite terrifying things. The life itself is being leached out of the land, it seems.
What a queer
and as you get to
phenomenon.
about noon, thank you.
This
As you
looks
get to
quite
about
unnatural.
noon, you notice a clearing ahead of you, through the trees. Well, through the trees, which have now lost all of. They are all gnarled and knotted and cancerous, and while there is vegetation on the ground, it is quite disgusting and almost has a slime to it.
I don't believe we should tarry here for very long.
Agreed.
Does anyone know what this is? And Nephis is gonna go down, crouched, and
I mean, I guess we
touch
roll for something.
Touch the slime.
My God.
How about we
consistency.
grab a stick and use that instead of, direct physical contact?
He already touched it.
I already touched
You
it.
can't save
Yeah,
him.
Oh no!
Hope
What
that
is
isn't
this?
contagious.
Oh my God.
Well, Nephis, since you already touched it, I just insist that you do not eat the slime.
Please don't eat the slime.
I might pull the slime closer since no one's telling me what it is and smell it. What does it smell like? Is it organic? Is it...
Well,
It
don't bring it closer to your
smells
face.
like rot.
Oh!
Ugh. Disgusting.
Oh, I'm gonna flick it off to my right. Is anyone on my right? Do I get anyone with it?
No, I'm in the
God,
yes.
I'm gonna
Peter
flick
might be
it,
here, right?
get it off my hand.
I think we all backed off the moment we saw you start fiddling
What
with
a
it.
vile place we find ourselves in, friends.
Let's move past this then.
I feel like out of everyone, I think, even though it's disgusting, I think Vincenzo would be the most comfortable, the least uncomfortable, due to the fact that the light has also grown a bit dimmer,
Oh,
and Drow are
did
not
you
big
mention
fans
that?
of bright light. So, I mentioned not specifically, but
okay.
thinking
Well,
of it.
I
yeah,
would
it's
still not.
overcast,
I would
it's
still be
windy.
disgusted by like the smells and the scenery.
It smells nasty. It looks gross, but you
But
know what?
I
The light
walk.
level
I
is
walk with
more
a
acceptable
spring in
than it
my
was
step
before.
now.
It may be shit, but at least it's comfortable shit.
Yeah, at least my eyes don't hurt.
Yeah.
All right, so we proceed onward.
Yes. Let's...
Going straight into the clearing that you had seen it.
I'll take wherever my instinct takes me to follow wherever I see. It looks like yes.
Okay, so as you get a little bit closer, you can see that that this clearing has a low stone wall around a lot of it, and it butts up right to the remains of the road that you've been following. You can see that the clearing is quite huge. The closer you get, you notice that you see trees on the other side. It is a fairly vast complex of whatever this place is. You can choose to continue on getting closer, or if you wish, move around more. But you get to the point now where you can see this. You can see this low wall. You haven't seen any other side aside from this yet, but you can definitely tell that this is quite a large clearing.
So we just see a huge clearing with a stone wall and no other structures.
Look, you don't see any structures yet. You're not right at it. I'm giving you more details as you get close.
Okay, so we don't have like
To
good eyes
the
on inside of the field. Got you.
Yeah, not yet.
I'll wait to see how my companions react.
Anton is certainly curious about the stone wall over there. Kind of interested in investigating that, though.
Stonewall does indicate civilization of some kind. Perhaps this is where they make their lair.
It's a boundary, yes.
At the very least, ruins of some property.
Somebody or something had to actually spend the time to do it, which means intent to some degree.
We should probably get a closer look, see if there's any other buildings that maybe they're hiding in, or an
We should
entrance
stay
to some kind
low.
of underground chasm.
Oh, Nephis is gonna sneak on over to the wall, staying below it.
I'm short, so I can do the same.
So the wall itself is quite ancient. The pattern, though, you've seen somewhere else. For those of you who've been in the Sanctuary of Souls, I believe there's one or two who haven't. The entire stone wall looks as though it was just made out of one solid block. There's no seams that you can see. Topping the wall is a small iron fence poking up, and along every 15 feet or so, you see the same icon that is on each of the large coins that were picked up. So anybody who was able to examine those and the wall would also see that. This wall is about shoulder height. No, that doesn't make sense. It's about head height before you get to the bars. So short wall in the sense of short to, actual
It's not a
huge big fucking
fortress.
walls.
Yeah, not a
It
fortress.
sure as shit ain't a fortress, and it ain't too thick. You can definitely tell that it goes on for a while. Getting this close, you are able to see the peaks of some roofs and other buildings. You can also smell the smells of cattle and other such livestock, things like that, cooking fires.
I pace up to the wall and say, perhaps we can get a hot cup of tea here. I'm dying for a cup of tea.
Is there supposed to be a town here?
I don't think there's supposed to be a town here.
It's
And if there is,
Boverduckus.
Those coins, they match up with those icons on top of the fence. I wonder what the relevance is there.
And this
I'm
wall-
sorry. Did you see them? Okay, yeah. I kind of like nudge Nephis a little bit and kind of motion to the emblems on the wall.
Oh,
Seems we found our place.
yes.
This wall, it appears seamless. Does this remind anyone of anything anywhere else we've been?
Anton wouldn't recognize it.
No.
Isn't the
Ella just kind of
Perhaps
like
it's the same
nods.
magic.
yeah? Wasn't this the same way that the Sanctuary of Souls was set up?
I don't know much about magic. Is that something purely unique to them?
I wonder how the repairs to my loot are coming along.
The fact
Ella
that
just
it's
kind of
without any
like
joining
stares
orders or
blankly at him
sense.
for a moment.
I want to size up everyone. Who's the shortest?
I'm 6'3".
Probably Ludwig.
I'd see either Ludwig or Cthulhu.
Damn.
Damn!
Literally like a Ludwig. You're a halfling, aren't you?
No.
No, I'm fucking
No.
human.
Oh.
Just a very short human.
Close enough.
Fucking kick your ass.
Still big enough to kick
I
your
want to take
fucking
the.
furry
I want
ass.
to take the shortest person.
How tall is?
Okay, that's me. 4'11". It's me.
Are you shorter than? Oh yeah.
She's 5'4". I'm a fucking midget.
What a queer height.
You're You're
didn't say
basically a
that.
fucking halfling.
I'm pretty much a runt of a fucking dragonborn, so
my fucking Christ.
Mr. Brandt, I'm
That's
sure
amazing.
Mr. Nefis didn't mean any offense by his request. Just humor him
No.
for just a moment, please.
Does Ludwig suffer from short
Suffer from what?
Short person disorder.
person syndrome?
The fuck does that mean?
Also known as the
Napoleonic
Napoleon
syndrome.
complex.
Yeah, you. Anyways,
Yes,
He's
obviously.
an
that's why I have
artilleryman.
explosives.
Ludwig.
That's why he got really mad.
What?
We can't get over the. Damn it.
You can't get over this wall alone.
No! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Wait. When Chris said it comes up to head height, who is he talking about head height?
Are you gonna
is it,
assume that the wall is
actually,
like 6 feet
eye
tall?
level or like above like the head and like how far? Would it be unreasonable to like have to like have someone on your shoulders to see over it, or is it just like you need to like, stand on something to see over it?
How tall is it? Can some of us just look over
Well,
it?
he said,
Look,
well,
Knight,
Chris said,
See shit.
never mind, fuck off.
Knight can just look over it on his tippy toes.
Oh,
If
never
you're
mind.
like,
Sorry, Ludwig.
Oh, so I can just look over it.
yeah. Yeah.
What? I was gonna do some character relationship building. I was gonna support my friends so they can see over it.
Oh, yeah.
Get information.
Well, fucking Ludwig can't. Ludwig
yeah, I
can't
can
just see
with the
over
help of friends.
Anything
Teamwork.
possible.
Yeah, that's gonna
Power
be
of
friendship.
Look, the midget can ride on someone's shoulders.
Throne fit for a
My
king.
friend here, the halfling.
I refuse to be a
Oh my
mount.
god.
Okay, so you can see over the wall.
Okay.
What?
Then I'm not. Then I'm. Yeah. Never mind. What's over the
you go.
wall?
I do long
Fucking
to play my
Christ,
lute
amazing.
again. Cannot wait much longer.
All right, so we're at the wall. Those of
Okay,
us that are tall enough can look over at what's on the other side.
Jesus Christ, thank you. I appreciate everybody except for Ludwig can see a large villa surrounded by several outbuildings. Some are smaller cottages, others are work sheds, lean-tos. There's a barn towards the rear of the compound, and you can see a few goats and a couple of cows that are sort of wandering around in the yard. In the middle of the compound is a paved stone road that travels out to the front gate, which meets the road that you had been traveling up. You count about a dozen individuals, some of them wearing the leather armor and carrying weapons, same as the cultists that you'd fought in the forest. Others are wearing the black silk robes of the vampire spawn that you had killed. And they're just sort of meandering around. Some are at campfires, some are tending to the livestock, others are just going about their business.
And the environment's still all like gray, muggy, and like slime shit, right?
It's gray and muggy, yeah. The ground is a little bit more taken care of. It's not overgrown. It's been looked after in this compound.
That's what it is. This environment. They've shaped it so that the sun doesn't hurt them as much, probably. They've used some sort of magic to protect themselves from the sun.
I wonder if they have a small cafe where I could sit and get a spot of tea.
Van.
Then think.
Van.
These individuals are clearly cultists like the one we fought before. They're probably under the thrall of the vampires. I don't believe they'd be offering you anything at a cafe.
Carlos is right.
Perhaps unwillingly, if we take it.
We must seize
How
the
did you say
cafe.
they were all dressed? Were they all dressed exactly the same as the cultists?
So the soldiers and the guard and the servants sort of thing. Just there's a general human populace that are dressed similarly to the spot you'd fought in the forest, and then there are others who are wearing the black silk robes of the spawn.
Oh,
They wear fine
How many of those
silk.
coins do we have?
Shouldn't they? Couldn't they be? Wouldn't they be amicable at the very least? Being so well dressed.
Then was the vampire spawn amicable?
She was coming around, I believe.
Yeah,
Finn-
after she bit you.
She bit you.
If only the bear lady could have stepped in and done something.
Or are you not stepping within reach?
Anyway, how many of the fine black silk robed individuals do we see?
You can spot half a dozen.
Oh,
If we're assuming that the ones in black silk are similar in ability to the vampire spawn we fought, I don't believe we'd win a head-on engagement here.
No.
I don't think so either.
Should have
I only have
sprung
so
for
much
the
holy water.
warship, Carlos. I told you.
I don't
That
think we're
wouldn't have-
close enough to the shore.
It wouldn't have helped.
Boverticus is a coastal town.
Well, I think we need to deal with the obvious question. We found them, now what?
we watched them from afar.
Isaac raises
not do that idea.
Isaac raises a fair idea. I am versed in
Skullduggery?
making disguises. Did anyone grab those robes that they had?
I have
It's
the
a
robe
bag.
of the vampire. Love the bag with that.
This robe is quite ashy.
You're gonna lose the ash.
I'll tell you what. Take this. I have an extra leather pouch. Take this so you can put the ashes in there. Probably for the better. And then we should probably, like Nephis recommended, we should keep an eye out and recon them. While we're doing that, I can prepare a disguise that might be passable.
Dangerous, but it just might work.
It is quite close to 10 p.m. I don't know if we wanted to keep going because it's a Friday or what, but just letting you know.
I
We
have
can just like make
I
a
have a
decision
number
and
of
then resolve it.
things that I have to do tomorrow. Yeah, you can spend the time now, chat about it, think about it. I will stay here as long as you guys are planning.
How far have we traveled since the encounter?
It's about midday.
Okay, but like how
Distance.
Distance.
like has it like been half a day's distance then?
Yeah, half a day's distance.
So it would take like
which
pretty
I
much
can-
like a full day to go back, then get back here again.
Oh,
to go back where?
Oh, to get the
Actually,
robe.
no, never
Didn't
mind.
you
We
burn the
fucking
bodies?
we burned the bodies anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is the only robe we have.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
If only we had the foresight to hold on to those robes, we might have been
I have
able.
a bag of dirt.
Stop it!
Excited.
I
You
can't
have
do
a bag of ashes.
it. I can't do it.
Cthulhu pulls the coins out of her pouch and goes, "Well, at least we have these."
I could probably.
Wait, how many of those coins do we got?
5?
5?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe it would be 5. There's one per body.
I dress
Mhm.
in fine garments. I could go in and reason with them, surely.
I believe Vin might have to be restrained.
Dangerous, but I mean, it's
I mean, kind of meta, but he did get bit.
I was just gonna
Where does
say
this matter
probably the
to speak of?
closest to a vampire, so you blend right in.
that's true.
I do have a paler complexion compared to other drows.
I toss a coin to my local witcher.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but he's not the witch. He's Dandelion in this.
So who's the Witcher?
Dude, he's the bitcher because he complains so much.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Christ.
All right. So we'll observe and try to make a disguise.
Yeah, while everyone's observing, Carlos will work on making a disguise.
And we can pick up with our findings next time.
Isn't the cloak one disguise and then Carlos can make another?
If he has the.
What is the
I
extent
think I
of
have
the
the
disguise kit?
materials. I'd have to look it up again. Look it up
Again.
Fine cloth.
again because I haven't looked at it for like a week.
12 miles is the distance, Kardak.
Okay,
That's a
thank you.
hike.
It is a hike.
12 miles two ways.
24 miles round trip.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you.
Kardak had to use his calculator to add that up.
Oh yeah, dude. 1, 2 plus 1, 2.
Good thing you bought that abacus, Carlos.
Fucking Carlos whips out an abacus. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, disguise kit. Cosmetics, hair dye, and small props. So I probably need like actual materials to make like more robes or whatnot.
I suppose if
definitely
you
use,
must, I could lend my jacket and linens. I'm not a fan of this idea, but they're of high quality.
I don't know if that would be enough, but at the very least, I would be able to make a passable disguise for one person. I could use some of these cosmetics I have to make their skin pale like the vampire spawn was.
How it's just like a villa, right? It's just like a closed, like a maybe like a community of like 50 to 100.
I think we only
At
roughly
most.
that, yeah.
We saw a dozen moving about, then it's probably big enough for 50 to 100.
How useful would a disguise be? I feel like they would all relatively know each other. I mean, you could disguise yourself as a vampire, but you'd still be an outsider to these people.
True.
And we don't know if they have a means of magical identification.
I suppose I imagine the coin is what they use to identify with.
Potentially.
I believe that. Too.
Hey, I found my fucking drawer. It's just going into the table if you press it.
Hell yeah.
Clean your drawers.
Is there any kind of magical residue coming off the coins? Any kind of energy?
Do you have detect magic?
Slime.
That was a general question, not me trying to detect it or discern
So
it.
we can chill.
No, I'm asking, do you have it?
Me?
I have
No.
it.
Ugh. Carlos, even with that barbarous display you put on earlier, I wouldn't want you to go in there alone.
It would be, yes, it would be a very risky move. I'm just going to get it ready, and then whatever we decide from there is what we will do.
Does Ludwig find anything or no?
Do people want me?
Ludwig does not detect any magic if he does do that.
Does Ludwig want to?
But if he doesn't do that, then he doesn't.
I don't know. It's
Wait, Ludwig, can you detect magic?
yes, I have the fucking ability.
Would you mind checking the coins? See if there's anything on them?
Sure.
Ah,
Whose character is this?
a splendid idea, Mr. Montfort.
Hey, would you mind then checking the fence, see if there's any kind of magical detection all along it?
I don't know how to. What do I need to roll?
I should have put Chris help
It's
on that.
just a
lead.
thing.
Okay, I'm checking the coin. Is there anything on the coin? Is the coin special?
Negativo. It is just a coin.
Okay, I walk up to the fence. Is there anything special with the fence?
Oh,
Okay, so the way detect magic works is it's basically like radar. So just by standing where you're standing and you try and identify magic, you
Oh.
will sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. So it's
Okay,
not
but I
like
detect no magic
you don't just
anywhere.
touch a thing and go. Yeah, no, you don't sense any magic.
hell yeah, dude.
Then I would also like to detect disease in the fucking environment around us, since there was fucking festering goo.
Yeah, this entire area. Let me see what. Just double check and see what.
You just flashbanged yourself. Roll
I
for
do
save.
not mind
Check.
the dimmed lights, but this area is quite dreadful on the senses.
I tried to not breathe too deeply. I am quite thankful I have incense in this bag.
Oh,
I do not recall a smell so foul.
when you travel,
Everything around you is coated in vampiric corruption.
you get used to the smell.
Fucking Christ.
What the hell?
Everything around you is corrupted, Nephis.
Oh,
Says Chris.
Vampiric corruption.
Vampiric corruption, there you go.
fuck.
The smell reminds me of Father's vomitorium.
Wait, did you just say vomitorium?
Yes, it's where you retire after a lavish party.
Oh no.
Oh.
That seems sensible.
It's a real... Dude, it says there's Roman culture. Let's fucking go.
The throw up room.
It's a series of entrance or exit paths.
What?
A vomitorium. It's the places where you, like from the stage. It's the places where you leave the theater.
It'd be awesome if it was just a round room, no corner.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well done. Congratulations. Everybody mostly survived the first combat.
We all survived.
I survived unscathed. Unscathed, thanks to Chill.
We live.
Some of us were on
Yeah, Chill
skate,
just
and then
fucking
some of
slapped
us are
that thing
undead.
away.
I can't believe she bit me.
Spiritual
Can't
weapon with
believe it.
22 damage.
No one has to know.
Clothing.
Happy birthday to the ground.
Yeah.
Nephis tried to rape somebody.
Absolutely. You know, that
Okay.
was just me RPing as myself.
What the hell?
Sorry, that was kind of fail RP. I was just getting a little too into it.
What the hell?
Okay, I saved them.
Save. Beautiful.
Perfect.
What is
Fucking-
this? Session 5? Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
People
Hope
found the
you,
flip
hope you
table button.
enjoyed.
I enjoyed it, however, that battle didn't go quite as I had expected. However, that certainly does cause interesting stuff.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I
How I
expected it to
expected
go
it.
a lot worse.
I did too, yeah.